So it's a technology conference, so technology will work in the end. Okay. So first of all, I'll just share several words before I start talking about how we see things from our side. So first of all, because I know that I'm before a panel and a lot of discussions about telecom services and also telecom technology. I have been working for 10 years in the telecommunications sector in Bulgaria as the chief of strategy and of commercial strategy for the biggest telecom in Bulgaria, like Bulgaria Telecommunications Company. So, and I joined Vibera 6 months ago. So basically, I'm closer in terms of professional career to the guys that will follow me than to the software industry. But actually, things are converging, and really, it's one ecosystem, and this is something that almost everybody in participating in it will also testify that actually the network providers, the telecoms who are providing the technology and the connectivity based on this, and after that services like Vibera are all part of the ecosystem that provides services to the customers, and actually that makes things happen in the business and in the private lives of the customers. And actually, now I would like to start about how we see the future and what we see that is happening right now really at the edge of the customer journey. Because in the end, the developments that we see are really the developments that we see in terms of the user behavior and how users actually use the technology and use the networks and also the services that they are being provided. So the future as it happens. So first of all, I would start with a quote from the technology industry's 2015 report of Mary Meeker, who is one of the top investors in Silicon Valley. She's one of the key figures in one of the biggest investment funds there. And actually, one of the key messages of this report for 2015 was that actually this might be, and it surely, as it already most of it passed, proved to be a year of great developments, specifically for the messaging platforms like Vibera and of course our competitors. So, and not only because of the messages and the things that are happening in the core of these services, but also the additional uses that are being developed over the time. So basically, the communication between companies, between content providers and the end customers through these platforms. And actually, I would like to stress on this, why this actually is happening and what is the context. And I believe, is there anybody in the room that doesn't use Vibera? And don't be shy, I won't be like offended. Nobody? 1, 2 people, 3, 4. Okay, so we can increase our market share today. Okay, good. So we can increase by 5. Okay, that's good. Okay, so basically the reason why our services are so widespread is the fact that we are trying to build, if it was a car that is big, fast, powerful, goes everywhere, but at the same time it is very cheap to run, and at the same time it can be very easy to drive and maintain. So the services, the over-the-top services and the messaging platforms like Vibera are accessible, personal, easy, fast. At the same time, they are global, they are secure, they are expressive, and they are giving control to the users. And this is the reason why all of these platforms exploded in user growth over the last couple of years. And actually, Vibera is a 4.5-year-old company. So if you remember where you were 5 years ago, well, at this point, there was no Vibera. And actually, WhatsApp was just starting. And now we have hundreds of millions of users. Vibera has more than 606 million users worldwide, and we are the leader in the messaging and communication space in Central and Eastern Europe. We have 27 million users in the region, and we have been every single day #1 in Google Play since there is data for Serbia from February. Every single day, without a break. So basically, we are ahead of WhatsApp, we are ahead of Facebook, we are ahead of Skype, we are ahead of everybody, even ahead of the games, which are sometimes peaking in their usage. So when we talk about the social landscape, and I know that you are more concerned about the business side of it, but actually there is the new generation of prosumers. So most of the users and the employees or the business partners are starting to use the same device or smartphones for multiple uses, like for personal and professional. So sometimes it's very important to understand the context of how it all works. And actually we see that like the social interaction landscape is actually very focused on the two parts at the ends of the social interaction. So the private part, where people exchange information about work that they want to do, about personal feelings, about chatting with friends, with colleagues, with partners, and a lot of other different occasions that they really don't want to share with unidentified or bigger groups of people. So this is the growing trend of really creating groups for different purposes. To buy a present, to get a project done. For example, what we are doing, because I'm running operations in 13 countries that were in purple on the previous slide. I have groups for the people that are working with me in each of the countries, so that basically when I want them to know something fast, I actually just send a message or send a file in this group, and actually it is right away delivered to them, and it actually attracts their attention because it's not some of the hundreds of emails that are piled at the same time. They know that it is from me, that it is in this group, and that actually in this group they receive only important information for something. And also the other part that makes us more and more preferable for also such prosumer uses is that we have applications for any computing platform, be it fixed or let's say desktop or mobile. So we have Linux clients, Windows, Mac, and also all of the other mobile platforms. And when we go on the public side, so we are talking about business uses and uses for marketing of promoting the services and creating content and actually delivering this content through Vibera, through our public chat service. And this is something that, okay, so you are the guys from technology, but your CMOs in your organizations are starting to get interested in this product, and this will be a cheaper and more effective alternative of Facebook, and we are starting to compete with them with our footprint. And in the middle is actually the field where a lot of the generation of users are shifting from. So the reason why our competitor Facebook bought Instagram, WhatsApp for huge amounts of money is exactly the reason that they are afraid that things are shifting. You remember that there was, back in the days, ICQ, and it was quite popular. Now it's dead. You remember that there was, like everybody was using after that Yahoo emails. Now nobody uses Yahoo emails. Then there was only Skype. Now Skype has a smaller share. Of course, it's a nice service, and I know that there are people from Microsoft, so I won't go aggressive. But now there are services like us with higher footprint because of serious reasons. And again, so I'll cut very short through this 3 or slides, and then I'll go to the APIs which can be used for business. But this is something that actually attracts users and builds the ecosystem of Vibera, and this is why it is preferred channel for consuming information from the users. And we have gone through the personal part, and now we are opening it to the professional. And the reason why we have cut through the personal part so effectively and so fast is that we have decided to take care of the communication and of the reasons why people like to communicate and what actually makes them pull their handset and open the messaging service in the first place. Because they have a feeling that they want to share. They have a topic that is like making them want to communicate it or discuss it with somebody. And what we have decided that apart from our services being fast, reliable, and instant, and secure, we have enriched them. So we have created stickers. So we have stickers for each and every type of emotion. Actually, we have more than 12,000 stickers that can match anything. So we even have packs with different stickers on business theme. And we actually, a friend of mine who is a developer found out that we have even stickers with C++ code on them, like sketched. So basically, we are covering that part. And actually, these kind of products are very viral. And this is like the way we have grown. We have grown not by huge marketing campaigns. We haven't spent actually no marketing money on in this market or most of the markets that we have been operating worldwide. And we haven't done that because we are viral by nature. And I can give you an example with the stickers, but actually we will replicate that when we go to the services for the businesses. And this is also something that we are offering for businesses for promotion. So for example, when you want to send something to somebody through Viber, or if the same applies if the person is not on Viber, but as we said, there are only 5 people here, but if you decide to reach through them through Viber, then you send them an invitation. The moment they click on it, like here on the sticker, they are automatically transferred to the market. Here is the market for stickers. Then there is a button to download it. The moment you download this sticker pack, it is ready and it is on default on your phone. So you are, as a user, ready to share it along and to pass it along. And on average, the users that download such a product share it with at least 7 other people. So it actually spreads out very, very fast. And we have had such kind of projects with Coca-Cola in Russia, 1 million downloads in 4 days. Then we had a project with on Halloween, which was worldwide. We had 5 million downloads in 2 days without any marketing, without billboards, without absolutely anything. It was just user-generated snowball effect. So the other channel that we are doing right now, and it is on the public sphere, again, it's a little bit marketing, so I'll cut very fast through it because it's not on your topic specifically. It's our information channels, which are called public chats. They are focused on entertainment and on distributing information. We have the Prime Minister of India, which is as serious as politics can go, that has such a chat. We have a lot of companies opening up, media, celebrities, DJs, Ivan Ivanovic, that you probably have heard of, and a lot of other prominent people joining in. And actually, the way we work, and actually this might be interesting slide for you, because probably a lot of you will face the challenge to increase the footprint of your mobile applications, because your businesses will want to have a higher penetration and higher installment base of the mobile apps. But right now, it is getting harder and harder sometimes to do that and to reach to all the customers or to target the right kind of customers with a campaign. So basically what we are offering right now is that, okay, so public chats are free, of course, to open because they are an information channel, but then we can offer creation of stickers that are built on a certain topic. It can even be cloud services or banking services or insurance or something like protecting your home or taking care of each other. And basically through these values, you can create these stickers. They can spread out, and you can use the users to target the right users, because they will send a sticker about safety or about saving money, actually to the people that care about that. And the moment this person receives such kind of sticker, it will be free because it is a paid product by the brand or by the corporation. The moment the user receives on the other side such a sticker, in order to download it for free, he has to download the app or subscribe to the public chat. So downloading the app is a product that we will release next year, and it will be on a cost per 1,000, let's say, forwardings to the app market. And this is something that we are currently doing and showcasing with one of our Vibera games. So actually we generated several 100,000 downloads in just a single day when we released the first pack for that. So actually this can be one of the tools to boost your mobile app presence. And we are, as Vibera, present on more than 65% of all smartphones in Serbia and the neighboring countries. In some of them we are also above 70%. So these are just showcases of how this explodes and how this scales up. So we launched such a pack connected to the service and to subscription to the service with 2 Forks, which is service about food in the UK. 1.2 million users are right now subscribed to the channel. Then we have a service about Ibiza, about tourism. So we have more than 650,000 people that went from the stickers to subscription to the channel, and it could have been also from the stickers and as easily to downloading the mobile apps. And the other thing that I want actually to talk about, and this is something that is very relevant for companies that want to have a secure, fast and rich way to communicate to their users and to send really important information to their users, is actually our product called Service Messages. So the Service Messages is, and I know that there are a lot of guys from the telecoms here in the room, and we are good partners with them on many occasions nowadays. But in this field, we are actually aiming to give a better and higher-end alternative for the SMS, because SMS is a little bit oldish, like the guys from Ericsson who have actually, I think you have deployed the first SMS, or? Yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, like Ericsson were the first to deploy SMS somewhere in the 90s. It was like very, very long time ago. And actually the technology has been universal, and that's why it has been so successful, but it has its limits. What we are providing is a service to send messages from the company, from an application server to Vibera apps. And these messages can be 1,000 symbols, up to 1,000 symbols in any language, alphabet or whatever. So actually it doesn't decrease the number of symbols like it does for Cyrillic, for example, which for Bulgaria is a serious problem where I come from. We offer, of course, connections to HTTPS, soon SMTP, so there will be a two-way communication channel. We have unlimited, literally unlimited throughput, because we have had peaks on New Year's where we have delivered within 1 hour 200 million messages, which I think that you can imagine how much that is. So we have unlimited throughput for delivery of the messages to the users, so you can execute any kind of service or campaign to your users. And also we are offering fairly high level of security, because most of the devices on these markets are Android devices. And Android devices actually give very, I would say, liberal access to the SMS service on the devices to a lot of applications. Actually, the users don't even understand that they are giving access to that. And delivering sensitive information like financial, banking, or PIN codes through SMS is starting to become more and more of a, I would say, a possible security issue. So we are delivering this only through the Vibera, and it's from end-to-end encrypted. And of course, we are offering also rich content. So there can be pictures, buttons, messages, links, all kinds of information within the same messages. So the main use cases are, of course, distributing financial information, statements, received money or outgoing transfers, PIN codes, double two-factor authentication, all kinds of such uses can be delivered. We are not opening the service messages in this product for promotional purposes. So we will allow through our platform, and we are focusing on working on products that are built for personalized delivery of personalized information based on transactions or something that is meaningful for the end customers and not something that is intrusive. So there are a lot of opportunities, and we are open, of course, for discussion around that. And I have like two slides only, which are left. And the other part, which is also important, and we are talking about much deeper integration, and it is coming next year. We acquired a company called Nextpeer, which is a pioneer in social gaming SDKs. So basically what we are offering is to deliver our partners an SDK or APIs that can actually use a lot of Viber's key features and key parts of our ecosystem, like identity, like communication, and also information distribution. So apart from the deeper integration, it is something that has been proven already. So it was deployed in 8 of the top 10 biggest gaming studios in the world on millions of applications that are running on devices, and it is built for mobile. So basically you can build additional services and you can integrate this to your mobile web or mobile apps to really get a richer experience. And I'll actually showcase what we are doing right now with games, but these features are in the pipeline to be offered also to other partners. So of course, first of all, is app discovery. So as you can see here, probably I don't know how well it's seen, but for example, you open the chat window and you decide to chat with somebody. It can be like a business partner of yours. And you see that actually this partner has used in his info page on Viber that he has played this game. In the same way, he might have purchased something, or he might have opened the app of a bank, or he might have purchased certain kind of good from an online service, or booked a table, or done something else in other ecosystem that actually pushes this information to the profile of this user on Viber. Then, of course, this brings customers, so this is exposure, and this is like the best kind of recommendation because it's a trusted source to search for this service and to go in there. And the moment you are in this service, you are able to actually within the service, if you are integrated with our SDK, to actually send messages, again, to initiate the sending of messages to other users on Viber to invite them to install this, or to, for example, send different kinds of information or deep links through Viber messages, which are going back directly to the app. So it can be a sub-page or a subcategory of the mobile web or the service that is within a mobile app. And basically, of course, there is information exchange, which user has done what, which level he has been, like in the context of the games. But again, this can be built in tracking progress or tracking activity of different kinds of partners that are in the same ecosystem. And again, there are options to actually gamify this thing and to invite other people to get credits or to get bonuses for using the service, so that you can again have a tool to organically grow your user base in this service. And of course, yeah, this is all.
Just 3 minutes.
Well, this is very cool. Can you do it again?
Yes.
What?
You needed to frame.
No, no, but I have heard this thing only in our parliament, so it's becoming very official. Yeah. Okay. So actually, I actually reached my final slide. So the future of communication is now, and we are willing to discuss with you your ideas and your visions to actually really build it together, because things are moving so fast that actually the future is now. It's not around the corner, because if you wait to see it around the corner, you might miss it. And because Star Wars is coming, may the vibe be with you. Thank you very much.